So welcome back. Our upload's finished and our very first release has been put online. Not available for anybody yet, but at least the bulk of the files have been done. You need to keep your eye open for failed files. You get a chance to retry if that happens. So we go back to manage releases. You can see 1.0, which we compiled earlier, is now uploaded. So the next step, if you look at the bottom, is packaging. So we need to package for Windows 64, and packaging is done from this tab. So at the moment, the tab is empty. So we need an installation name. So we're going to call this Ig Game. So that'll be the product name on the installer, on the icons, etc. The installation directory, I'm going to make Ig Game without the spaces. The directories, as you can see, only numbers, characters, underscores, dots, and a hyphen are acceptable in the directory name. And the company is Celestial Games. Right, so Windows packages here, other environments will appear underneath. You can see all the spaces here for the different image sizes to make your icons. So this actually will build a Windows icon for your application and a Mac icon and so on when we doing Mac. So I'm going to go to the game project itself, only because I actually have inside the assets folder, I have actually got the icons. So instead of building them from scratch, these are all JPEGs. That's ugly, but it's okay. So you can just copy the images you have in with drag and drop. You don't have to fill them all in. The more you do, the better the Windows icon will look. And there we go. So those are those icons. A couple other things to notice is there's banners for the installer on Windows. So on the installer images, you've got a top banner in the MSI. At bottom, you need to experiment with these till you get what you're looking for. For now, I'm quite happy to leave those empty. One little trick is the Windows installation uses Wix, W-I-X. It's an open source installation tool that you can download and install. If you don't have it, if you click on the help, you can get Wix online, download, install it, then click install. Then you'll just need to restart Release Manager and it'll use Wix. So Wix is what Microsoft actually uses for their installers for all of their products. So this package button here just creates a raw package of all your files. What you're looking for is the create installation button. So when I click this now, it'll start creating it. It creates the temporary folders, it creates the exe, creates the icons, it creates the banner images, and off it goes. Now it's actually executing the WIX scripts. These are a bit tedious, so we're going to just cut the video here and we'll come back in when it's finished creating the packages. Okay, so a little quicker for you than me. It took about a minute or so. I just don't want to waste your time in front of the video watching these scripts. But you can look up through the logs. If anything goes wrong, give you hopefully fairly useful information to figure out what to fix. But for the most part, if you've got all the icons and things in place, it'll be fine. Last little neat note here, there's a GUID ID on the top left. This is actually the installation GUID that Windows will use to identify this application. There's two GUIDs created against this, but this is the primary one. The other one's for the folder. That's used in the uninstall or the uninstall process, etc. So if you look carefully, you'll see at the bottom, this MSI has been created. So that is our installation for the game. This doesn't come with the actual game. This is just a blank install. So there's our MSI, and you would upload this onto your store, your customers would download this. This is your product. So I'm going to install Ig Game. Okay, keeping in mind that I won't be able to run it at the moment because if you look at the unreleased, live, current, and the update are not available. So none of these things have been done yet. So you can't give this to your clients yet, but at least let me show you what the installation process looks like. Installs into C program files Ig Game. And yep, off it goes. You can see that this could have been made a little bit prettier by modifying that, and so could the previous white screen here. And we're done. So finish that. If I go to my desktop, you'll see a nice little egg game. I'm not going to launch this right now because, as I said to you a few seconds ago, it's not actually ready to be launched. The next step, at least, if you look over here, is to create a design for our application and to make the release current, because at the moment this is uploaded but it's not our current build. So we'll do this part next. Thank you.